Okay, so
Oh.
so what I can't remember now is what was that very famous breaking of a dam in Pennsylvania where it wiped out the whole town? And William somebody wrote a big long book about it. And one of my relatives was lost in it.
And if you can give us the name of the relative, you get 10 points.
Anne Price.
Was it Anne Price?
Anne Price.
So, and you think it was 1784?
Oh, no, it was a long time ago.
Right.
Oh, come on, it's awfully big. This is what happens when you can't remember things, right?
I can't remember some things.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. I'm hoping someone else can.
What is it
Well,
from?
come on, guys.
It was from
Tell me
Pennsylvania.
what it is. It's Pennsylvania.
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 It was right about 1780.
No, it was a long time ago. But the whole thing had to do with the wealthy people from Pittsburgh or wherever had this lodge up on this lake where they like to go fishing, and they didn't pay any attention to the fact that the dam was slowly failing, and then all of a sudden one day the dam failed, and the whole lake went down through the valley and wiped out a sizable town.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Someone will get on
Come
it
on.
and find it.
I'm sure they will. And that guy that wrote so many books.
Oh, the Johnstown flood.
Johnstown Flood. There you go.
Thank you, Mary
I know everybody.
and Wendy.
And everybody else. The Johnstown Flood, yep.
Yeah.
It was a biggie.
Great job flipping the horse.
Oh, good. I guess that was a good thing, huh?
Yeah. Everybody's heard of this.
Johnstown Flood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get up in the
I
history.
haven't gotten that far. I don't read a lot.
Now we need
Only
to know.
horse stuff.
Now we need to know what year it was.
Well, it doesn't matter what year it was. It was the fact that it was the wealthy
Yeah.
that caused chaos for the underling working down in the village.
Yes.
And that's what you got going out in Hawaii right now.
Yeah.
That horse was I went down an
The
hour.
water is going to support the big golf courses and stuff.
I know.
You can't have golf without nice green grass.
That's true.
Do you know what always gives me a giggle? You know when you go down the 133, and I'll not name the place, and it's a golf course to do with a bird, right? And it says, "Oh, we use well water." Well, where do they think the well water comes from?
God.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I won't name the place where they pumped when we were in the area.
Yeah.
I used to do stuff where they were pumping out water when we were low on water.
Yes.
They gave their golf course all the water. People were like, "What about the animals?"
Yes. Or the people. Or yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, they were.
Exactly.
We have a well. It tastes like dead fish.
Yum. I bet you it's good for the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when we first moved in here, and the SPCA was giving me all sorts of hard, because I was in that movie business and stuff, they constantly came in, and they criticized the fact that all my water buckets were brown. They said I was not washing my water buckets. And I took them by the hand, I brought them up in the kitchen, and I showed them my dishwasher. And the inside of my dishwasher was just as brown.
They said you're not
With the
washing your
water.
dishwasher either.
Right.
So there was more than
Okay.
2,200 people who perished in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a biggie.
1889.
I told you it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born.
I did.
We don't think.
Yeah, it's not that far.
I mean, that wiped out trains.
Yeah.
Trains. Things like that.
Not good.
All right.
Is that mail for
This
you,
is from
Susan?
Jan Gerhold.
I think
And
so.
she mailed it on the 14th.
Oh, just gonna check something.
What happened?
Just checking on the puppies.
It's him making that noise with the bone.
Yeah.
Chew quietly,
There you go. That
Larky.
And here we
Do you
go.
need this card or no?
No. But thank you.
That one's got to go in there. Okay. No, there's nothing here. Confucius says, thinking out loud is seldom a good idea.
Yes.
Sleep is a, Sleep is something or other. Substitute
Necessary.
for caffeine.
Seldom.
Sleep is a healthy. I'll try that.
Sleep is a holy
Get out of here with your drool.
something substitute for caffeine. What does that look like?
Holy. Is it in the?
You gotta write better.
Is it an I-N or M made?
I thought it was madable.
Matic. Mata.
If you don't have a solution, you should admire the problem. What the hell is going on here?
You're using our poo pickers for your dribble. Honestly,
Yeah.
young lady.
Is that an M? That's
We've
what's-
no-
I don't know.
we've no
Is
idea.
that an M or an I?
Inadequate.
Yeah, inadequate.
Yeah, that would do.
That looks like right.
Is a whole inadequate substitute for caffeine.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I need to have caffeine every now
This
and
has
then.
got to go in the trash now.
Okay.
Because it's all guppied.
But they were good sayings.
They were good sayings.
You want me to take a picture of the sayings and send them to you?
No, we'll be okay because we remember them. They're good.
Oh dear.
Yeah, outside.
There we go. There we go.
You need in a brush beat, girl.
Okay.
Thank you.
And this one goes over here. Truly great friends are defined difficult to leave and impossible to forget. Huh. Oh. When it rains, look for the rainbow. When it's dark, look for the stars. Huh. Okay. I put the pro in procrastination. Okay.
Don't know what that means at all.
Okay. Network for Good. Equine Rescue Network.
Yep.
Okay. Want to check that envelope?
Okay, you.
And this is $165.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
And that goes in that one over there. Ah. And we have Dia Run. One for Equine and one for Crazy Acres. That's a good one. Here we go.
Thank you.
That's a nice little bird.
Wow. Thank you. Janine, Elizabeth, and Carly. Here's the month's donation.
Thank you
Is
very
that
much.
Okay, that goes over here. And that goes over there.
Thank you.
And then this is
Sparrow
Crazy
house last
Acres.
night.
It's a robin, look.
Oh yeah, it's a robin.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Nice.
Where Sparrow ended up in the house last
In your
night.
house as well.
Well, I had a hole in the, there's a hole from wherever they left
It
it.
came in to see your chicken.
Well, there's always squawking going on.
There you go.
Thank
And then
you.
it went out today. Yeah, that was really nice.
Okay. And this is the month's donation for Crazy Acres. Isn't that wonderful?
That was really
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thanking you very much.
I think he just wanted chirping. I hear chirping in the wall all morning.
All right, now we got this stuff.
Yes.
Schnauzer Mom.
Yes.
Everybody, quick, go! Hurry up! Run, 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 run.
Because Wanda's standing on the other side too. Right? Wanda's
Right, that's
outside.
coming. I was thinking you were going to come out that and go that way.
What do we got here?
Oh, I know what that is.
You do?
It's for your chicken.
Oh,
Oh, it's a chicken project.
A chicken
There you
project.
go.
there you go.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
That was nice.
Oh my word, look at this,
Look at
okay.
she can play more instruments.
Oh no, you've got to teach your chicken how to play that.
How?
You've got to do it.
Oh, okay.
What is it? What did we decide it was?
A laser beam.
laser beam. Right, you're on it.
Okay.
She's on it.
Wanda, where were you?
Okay, you can have the box. for
And
it.
and
you.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
We're going to be checking progress.
All right.
Right? Okay. There's that too.
Okay, and we're trying
wait.
another one here.
Oh yeah, today her and Stella were the only two begging on my shoulders when I was eating lunch today. And
Drop off in purple on something.
oh, on the purple, in the
There's
purple,
purple
box.
hats.
From Don Keys.
Oh, donkeys.
This is from Don Keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our donkeys are in the bad books.
Yeah.
Ah,
I was eating the salt and vinegar chips that one of them gave us, and Chirpy wanted to try one. She said,
Yes, good.
"Good job, Chirpy."
We don't want our eating. What's that? Does it have the sizzle seal of approval? Oh, and the Jiminy seal of
oh,
approval.
goody. It's the cookies. We got cookies.
He's like, oh my goodness.
Thank heavens, we got cookies. Here,
He was
you
like,
better
oh.
dish them out. You want to dish them out?
He was like, I was worried about the cookies.
There you go.
Oh, look. Soft and chewy ones.
I know those are nice, huh?
Oh, delish.
Oh, look at
Look at
Prince.
yeah. Here, we take that one.
Excuse, manners.
Look at
Manners.
this. Look at
Nice
this.
manners, good boy. Sizzle. Oh, they look tasty.
Honey mustard. Have you had these
No,
before?
not
Oh,
yet.
ho, ho, ho.
Wanda! Where's Boo Boo? There you go. That's nice. Good boy. I've covered more slobber than you lot now. Honestly.
These are good stuff.
Right. Right. These are up here. Right. Carlene, I think.
Here you go.
No.
no.
Uh-oh. Wanda!
Mm.
Where's Woo Woo?
Wanda.
Wanda!
Mm. Okay.
It's alright, we didn't lose her.
Oh, what happened to everybody?
Oh, she went down the hill.
Here you go.
She's taking
You
it.
try these.
Oh, they're just wee bits. That's
You
handy.
take a bunch.
What are they?
Oh, they're nice.
They are good.
They look good, huh?
With hands?
Thank you.
Big hands?
No, I can't. It'll stick to my slobber.
Doesn't make any difference.
I like the honey mustard.
When does that make any difference?
Well, it doesn't
Anyway,
matter.
that's what's in there.
Thank you.
They're
Those are
good.
good. Those donkeys make good selections, don't
They do a good job, huh? Oh, they're good.
Look.
Okay,
do
this
something,
is
you
from
know.
Jowser Mom.
Ooh, I know, especially last night. Yeah.
Right. You better be careful. This might be a full-size piano for your chicken.
Oh, they're tasty.
Okay. Now what we got? There you go. You can have that one.
Please. Thank you all.
I haven't had those. How do they get slop on me?
See?
And then I wiped them.
Yes, see?
Nice.
Uncle Jimmy's Hanging Ball Peppermint.
Oh, is that for the horses?
From Nancy's Jowser
I
Mom.
bet they
Oh,
must be,
thank
right?
you.
Here we go.
Oh, that's for the horses.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's nice.
I love
No, it's
that.
not for you.
No, not
It's for you.
dogs.
You
Oh,
can do
look
that.
at
Okay. That's all. She has the cookies. I don't have any more cookies.
I put the cookies away. You've had to. Honestly, you've just had dinner.
that. Little ones. Okay. Those are good.
Oh.
You don't want any of this yet?
Oh, yeah,
No,
maybe I'll have
thank
a package.
Huh?
Those are
Okay, how is everybody doing?
There you go. Thank you.
I think everybody is surviving. It's desperately hot again, isn't
It's
it?
another hot day.
Yes, see, Carlene doesn't believe me. It's desperately hot. Well, it's humid. But just a touch, just a touch. And
Okay.
you had an exciting day in the evening, didn't you?
I did. And I think it's, yeah, I don't think she knew.
Mm.
Oh no, it does not.
Oh, did she?
Oh yes.
Oh, you knew, yeah.
We'll,
She
we'll
did.
keep on top of that. And you were out this morning.
I was early.
How early?
I had a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock.
That's good.
I was an X-ray by 8:30?
Do you know something? You remember when Nick did that funny injury to his foot?
No, well, go ahead.
Oh, remember he fell over the dog? Oh,
Okay.
no, right. And he smashed it in 3 different places, his heel. And so you had all this pins and needles and everything put in. One of the appointments was at 3 in the morning for an MRI.
You're kidding.
3 in the morning!
Wow.
Which is really bad because he couldn't drive. At which point someone else has got to drive him. That's not funny, is it?
No.
But he said that the reason for that was it's to get the money out of the MRI machine, or maybe they don't have enough MRI machines to deal with everybody. So the appointments go all through the night.
Wow.
I think I'd cry if somebody
Wow.
made me go to get an MRI at 3 in the morning.
No.
That's a bit. That was a
It's too
bit.
bad you don't want any of this, but I'm going to finish it.
That was a bit of an eye opener. So we have had a good Monday so far. Busy. What's going on?
That's fun.
I finished one.
There you go.
You want to finish your own?
I don't get. Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Here.
Okay, Carly.
Yep.
How did the animals get out last night?
They
What
pushed through
happened?
they pushed through the gate. They undid the
Oh.
snap.
They went through the gate, basically.
There they undid them. You want another
When
one?
is Janine coming back? Well, given Wanda's behaviour on a daily basis, it's almost imminent,
Oh.
isn't it? But it's not.
Today?
I think it's
Tomorrow?
Wednesday. Wednesday. I think she's travelling tomorrow, but she doesn't get in until about 2 o'clock on Wednesday
driving?
morning. So she'll fly in to Logan, and then she'll do the Logan transfer up to Danvers. Then she'll pick up the car in Danvers and drive home.
So we got a car in there?
uh-huh.
Really? What car's in Denver?
The Volvo will go back down, so we'll deposit it for her. And then
So
she'll
you're going to take the Volvo down?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
leave her. And then she'll be back home about 2 o'clock on, well, listen, as long as there's no weather delays, what am I saying? As long as there's no weather delays, she should be back by about 2 o'clock to a very happy Wanda.
Yes, that certainly is true. What is this over here? Was that more mail? I didn't see.
Oh, I don't know. Or
No, I think we put that up because
did Judy do it?
no, because Larky took it the other night.
All right, okay.
What happened?
Remember Larky
Larky,
took a piece.
Larky took some mail, so that's in hiding.
Larky, not very good.
My little puppies are doing very well. They're absolutely super.
Nothing exciting. Well, that is mail, so we'll open that tomorrow.
Bricks are at 85%.
Who is?
Bricks.
Wow.
Chicken bricks.
That's
Are
good.
they chicken bricks? What's it called? Henny penny.
Penny Penny?
That's good.
That's
Yes.
good.
Thank you very much. That's super.
Yeah, for sure.
Jasper is never innocent. I mean, honestly, Jasper is the naughtiest little stinker going, but he's got eyes like Eeyore.
I know.
So when he gets caught
Get
in the
outta
middle of something, he goes, "Oh, it
Hey.
couldn't possibly be me. I'm that poor wee donkey." Honestly, he's normally the one heading the charge.
You don't like that.
He's a total monkey.
You don't like that.
Yes, Jasper is the grey and white spotted donkey, and Harley is the brown and white spotted donkey. But in low light, just look for the sort of like spotted donkeys. Don't bother distinguishing. They're normally pretty much like together. They stay. They're buddies, aren't they, Jasper and Harley?
Yeah, they.
And
yeah.
and Harley's normally the sensible one. Jasper's normally the naughty one, isn't he? and then they all look innocent, as if it honestly wasn't me. It must have been a goat.
Yeah,
At which
yeah.
point, there's also a good chance it was a goat.
Yeah.
I just hope you're talking loud enough.
I'm talking as loud as I can without
You couldn't
shouting.
carry your butt.
Fugan can't hear me.
I guess not.
What?
I don't know.
Is Fugan on? But Fugan might be on the microphone.
Yeah, she
you
might
see?
be on. Yeah.
Anyway, so
Okay.
Sizzle is. Yeah, I think Sizzle's actually into these, whatever these are, pretzels.
He didn't eat them either.
Did you not eat them? You don't like them? What's wrong, Jimmy?
Larky, excuse
Marky's
you.
burping. This is lovely. So,
Oh, a bird just flew out of the house.
yes. So, yes, they're very nice, the honey mustard.
Oh, they're tasty.
And they do know when there's something for them in the boxes, that's quite right. So, this is your test. So that's 6 pieces of hen and chicken toys, right? You better get your highly trained bird on it.
Jump up the
Yeah, and she's got to play a tune. What tune? What? Right, let's take requests. What does she have to train Chirpy to play in her?
Well, the other one was God Bless America.
Oh yeah. Start at the top.
Yeah,
Go for it. Go for it. Excellent.
I gotta get a laser, huh?
Yeah. Do you want us to give you a time frame, or will we just keep checking back in?
I gotta get a laser, huh?
Well, find you a laser. Don't point at her eyes.
No.
Yes, and some could go to the outside chickens, but we definitely need to get our highly trained plumed puppy chicken on it. Yes,
That's a good project.
you know, because you've got nothing else to do. I mean,
No,
seriously.
yeah, right. Nothing better to do.
Well, your chicken has nothing better to do.
I know. Just walk around the
Yeah,
house.
so get her up. So get her on it. And yes, thank you very much, Fugan. I did bring in the salt blocks. And we're going to be putting them up, keeping them going.
I love these honey mustard things.
Huh? They're tasty, man. They're bad. That's why they put them in so tiny pieces.
Huh?
They put them in tiny pieces to keep eating them.
So, I'm wondering Nancy, do you mean that the peppermint ball is for the folds inside? Because we can pop that up in there.
Yeah, that silly fall. I went down an hour later, still laying in that spot. I moved the hay because I was like, no more hay.
I know.
Yeah.
They're wee souls. They just get confused.
I think that should be small.
Oh, so if possible, we should put that hanging ball somewhere that it can be seen on camera.
For the fold.
Yeah. For the folds.
Oh.
Yeah. Without allowing them to get it around their necks.
Okay.
That would be good. Yes. There you are. You are generous with their cookies. I gave them 2 and said, that's enough. Off you go.
Who, the dogs?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because they were being pesky.
Oh, Janine must have put her house up on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did she?
Yeah.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did you put up?
Her house.
Janine.
You know, her other house.
And down south. Or no?
Oh,
You know, her main residence.
okay.
Yeah. She'll do a tour of her summer residence later.
I think she
Okay.
got it.
Once we get it in
Yeah.
position
Whatever.
and propped up so it's not leaning like that. Larky's tummy, where is the little monkey?
Right here.
He's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think he's shown any signs of discomfort,
No,
Larky.
Oh, really?
No.
What's he supposed to have eaten?
Oh,
Gloves.
goodness only knows.
The gloves. They're the gloves.
Your gloves,
Gloves.
we were wondering whether or not the gloves would come out. So, there we are. So, I'd love to be able to turn the microphone for YouTube up, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because everybody's tried. We've had somebody who is actually a technological expert other than Janine look at it, and nobody could get the volume to go up. So, we're not very sure what's wrong with the microphone, but it doesn't seem to speak very nicely with the camera. I think that's the problem.
That's why I tell you to keep talking loud.
I'm trying!
It's not very loud.
I do talk loud, don't I?
Yeah.
In fact, when I go home after being in the car with you, Nick says, could you stop shouting at me? And then Janine said, I do that too.
Yeah.
I'm like, see? The baby horses, I went down to see them, they're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Our smallest foal, who is called Precious, she's got a touch of a cough. We could maybe, her eyes are a bit weepy, but she seems quite bright.
Yeah, she
What
seemed
would you-
okay.
what do
Yeah,
you
they all
think?
seem good.
Ava's obviously doing a jolly good job of casting herself.
Yeah, she's doing a good
But the
job.
nice thing about Ava is that she did not go down and struggle, because they can actually do themselves a tremendous injury if they go down and thrash around. So she just pressed the button for assistance and waited till Carly arrived. And
She just sat there like this, curled up.
she's like, next!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And the foal Astrid, she seems to be doing pretty well
Yeah, she
now.
saved the black one, right?
Yeah, because she was the one that wasn't eating, so she's eating
And
now.
I put the black holes in there so they can all
Yeah, excellent. So,
Buggers.
yes, and thank you for helping Ava.
Yeah. I had to think of your daughter. I was like, ah,
I know. Exactly.
upside down.
Did Lucky get out last night? Did she come
No,
out?
no.
No. And Delight didn't come out either,
No,
did she?
and Betty was so mad. The door was wide open. She was just banging on the gate. Once they all came back in, she was just so mad she didn't get out. I'm surprised she didn't.
Betty doesn't bother going. Betty
She
is...
stood at the gate and just bang, bang, bang.
No. She's probably like, excuse me, they were misbehaving.
Yeah, she was just so mad that her friends were out, and I think it must have been either Jasper or Harley who went in the teepee area.
Yes.
Yes, one of them.
That's about right.
When they said they came, saw me, I swung the rope and they went flying back to the farm.
Oh, that would be Jasper. Jasper's like, it was not me.
I know. They all bolted.
Somebody made me do it.
I said, Mike, go over by the door, and they all looked, and then I said, okay, shoot, screw that, and go, and then they all flew into the barn.
So naughty. Miss Pockets is doing really well. She's down on Meredith, obviously, with Arthur. Oh my goodness! You see from a distance.
What?
Those two donkeys, Pockets and
They
Arthur.
look a lot alike.
Oh,
It's pretty hard to tell which one's which.
right,
Well, without looking underneath the donkey.
right.
They are. They're very
Yes,
close.
they're
The
very.
eyes.
And not only that, they hang out together.
Yeah,
It's like a matching pair of bookends.
I know.
Well, you're going to have another brick end if you're not careful. Though,
Yeah,
aren't
we're
you?
being very careful.
Ah,
Anyway, so they're so Pockets is doing really well, and she's actually settled quite nicely onto Meredith because she doesn't have any small donkeys to push around down there. She does have some mules and horses, but she just tends to hang out with Arthur.
Yeah.
yeah.
A little herd of two,
I know, they're funny.
and the goats actually. Can't forget the goats. Yes, so some people have survived the great hurricane of 2023, less than 2 inches of rain and a tiny shake. Science wins, our water is 10 degrees too cold for hurricanes. Hope the rain travelling across the northern US and Canada helps with all the fires. Well, there's got to be a good side to it, hasn't there?
Yeah, right.
That's
hopefully
exactly
the
right.
fires.
Yeah. Having never really experienced much in the way of seismic activity, I think I always fear the unknown.
I know.
Well, 5. An earthquake of 5 is not really an earthquake to somebody who lives in California.
Right, okay. Do you know there was one night when we first moved here, and one of my girls was in the bath, and she used to do is let the water out, and the bath was still slidey, so she'd slide back and forward and thump to the end and thump to the back. And I was sitting at the desk that must have been under the bathroom, and I felt the floor shake, and I went, right, that's enough of that, out of the bath, right this minute. And she came in the door and went, wasn't me. I was like, oh, that's odd. And it wasn't until the next morning when I was putting her on the bus that somebody said, did you feel the earthquake? And I was like, oh, is that what that was? So I was like, okay. There was me blaming the poor child. Oh, and somebody's chicken has the same setup in her coop. Right? Okay. And the chicken pecks the xylophone. You're going to have to go one better, Carly. The pressure is now on.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm sure it'll peck at it.
Oh, here's a good one. Chirpy needs to play free bird.
Free bird.
Yeah, there you go. You might need to get a few friends for accompaniment as well.
Ah.
This could be a problem.
Hi, Jiminy.
Those eight little, what are they called? Those little stick.
So what happens to the foal is when she goes down and can't get up, it's called, they cast themselves, and unfortunately instead of lying with their back to the wall where they can come up, and they go from their side onto their sternum, and then they push themselves up with their legs. Unfortunately, when they fall with their legs towards the wall, they can't quite get the space.
Well, they get their legs up on against the wall.
Yeah.
They can't get them underneath
so they
them,
can't
though.
get them underneath to go sternal, so they get stuck.
They die that way.
They can die that way, yes. And some of them, they get so scared it's awful what they do. Yeah, they thrash against the wall, and we can't have three-legged horses. That doesn't quite work. So
very often, what they do also is they throw their head back, and that makes it worse because then they're really wedged in the wall.
Yeah,
Yes. The only beautiful thing at the moment is they're kind of easy to maneuver.
Small,
Yeah.
like a big horse,
So-
right? When they have
so-
a
Well,
big-
when that big black horse
Oh,
got her foot, she was good too.
yeah.
Oh God, I was so panicked.
Do you remember Janine's horse Winston?
Yeah.
That big, silly horse. And he used to come thundering down the paddock and he would skid to a halt in front of you and go, hello! And you'd be like, oh, thank God he stopped. And he would be everywhere and anywhere, always at speed. And I remember we bought these, as a safety precaution, we bought these wire clippers that are that length because he used to always get the back of his horseshoe caught in, because he used to kick at the fence. And he always, without fail, so you used to go in and you'd be like, right, okay, there's the wire clippers because you didn't want your head close. But he would, for such a crazy horse, he would just stand there and go, bit of assistance, hurry up, I'm getting a bit bored here and dinner's over there. And you'd be like, oh no. It's
They
a
can
fun
kill
thing.
themselves
They
with that.
can. We've
Yeah.
been very lucky.
I think that
Donkeys will wait for help.
Yes, because they're not daft.
didn't the other mare get the one we got stuck in the same spot, right? That one night I had to call you.
Yeah.
And she ended up getting out by
Yeah.
herself too.
And
Same
something-
spot.
Exactly. And sometimes they do right themselves.
But I had to see what she did. She finally got up. We weren't sure if we were gonna have to pull her over, but she ended up getting up.
We actually had one of the big mules. I think it was about 17-hand draft mule. She got cast in the stall at Meredith, the corner stall, at the door. And you should have seen the fun we had trying to get her out. Got her up though and got her out, and she was fine. It's never fun. I think you always panic when you hear cast, don't you?
And they got their little. That's
Yes. So. Now this is funny. Oh, so Janine's house, is it on Crazy Acres or is it on Janine? Does anyone know? We'll have a lookie. Have you seen her house yet?
I think she was advertising it for rent or something for a few months.
Yes, because she's going to be up here because she's busy.
Yeah, so that's what.
We're going to tie her down by her ankles. We'll hobble her first, then we'll tie her, and she can't get away.
It's on her page.
It's on Janine's page, Janine Jacques.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so that's really good. So there is discussion of the fires, and they're saying that the rain that's coming is going to help them mitigate the fires, especially the smoke, so they can get the planes back in the air for water and fire retardant drops in the Spokane area. That's Washington, isn't
I
it?
haven't a clue what you said.
So the rain's going to help with the fires.
Canadian fire?
Well, they're saying in Spokane. So Spokane's up near the Canadian border in Washington, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
I think.
Well, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the falls will go out when they stop doing silly things. No, the falls will go out. We've had so much really heavy rain. It's really very muddy down at the base, and there's sort of like puddles. The last thing we really want is anybody slipping and going at silly speeds or not getting on with another animal and having to get away from them and ending up down there. So we're erring on the side of caution because this lot are kind of young. And so we'll get there, but we do have plans to get them outside. I went to check Winnie's legs today and they're drying up nicely. She had cellulitis, so they're drying up really well, but I don't want her out in the mud because there are still just a few little open bits. But if I wrap them again, they don't dry. The scabs don't dry. So I'm a bit of a catch-22. I don't want her out in the mud with any mud going into the open cuts. But if I wrap it, it's going to take her longer to heal. So that's why she's still inside, and she is desperately unimpressed at being inside, and I can appreciate that. So yes, there are plans for everyone. And I think the next 4 days are going to be dry.
That'll be good.
I don't know.
They said maybe.
Well, if we can believe the weather, that's a suggestion.
Okay. Yeah.
But we never believe the weather. Anyway. So that's about Winnie.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going. Miss Momo is doing fantastically well. She and Chester have decided that this separate eating is not for them.
We just got the bill for her episode.
Did you? How much was
Well,
that?
we had to pay to truck it in and truck it out.
The tractor.
So we didn't pay anything to use it, but we
How
would
much
have paid
was
that anyway.
How much was it?
$400.
Oh!
It's cheaper than the guy from Maine.
Well, it's much cheaper, but we didn't have to use it, so we'll have to at some point in the future. Maybe we should just start digging now, and by the time she's decided she's no longer for this earth, we'll be down deep enough. Honestly. That was, do you know, I was so sure she was not going to pull through that.
Yep.
So sure. And I had the vet booked 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I did get the salt blocks. There we go. Wanda is here somewhere. I don't know where she went.
You're probably back on the bed.
Probably. Making sure she's got the bed. So, that's us. All done. All dusted.
Okay.
Nothing more. Unless you've got anything you want to add.
No. No, not today.
Tomorrow is obviously Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It says so on the wall.
Huh?
Says so on the wall.
So that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it Tuesday?
No,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow is Tuesday.
Tomorrow is.
Monday.
Yeah. I don't know
I'll
what-
work on it.
Yeah, no idea what's happening
I
tomorrow.
don't know, hopefully it's good.
That's
I
quite
have.
unusual.
We have one job tomorrow,
What's that?
someplace.
So Judy will be here then.
Judy.
Excellent.
Judy has it written down somewhere.
She comes
Even
in the
better.
afternoon, yeah.
Yep.
Judy's going to do mail call, I think, on
Yeah, she comes in
Wednesday.
the- Oh, Wednesday?
On
Alright.
Wednesday, which is super.
Okay.
Alright.
Excellent. Right. Well, there we go. That was Monday.
Bye,
Bye.
thank you.